kick this final off. Game number 1 is on the run. Everybody in the audience, join me in counting this one down from 3, 2, 1. Tetris! Hell yeah!
Couldn't even get a buco out of it. Huff on the board first. Tristop waiting.
Hey, we got Tyler in the chat. We got a lot of Huff fans here in the chat. We got a lot of Tristop fans too. Everybody's coming out for their favorite players here. Just what we want to see. Get the hype flowing. It's late at night, but that makes us want to do this even more, baby. Power it up. Little bit of an early dig right now. Tristop did manage to get out of it without too many burns, though. Actually, we're pretty close to dead even right now, actually.
1,000 points. Huff's going to have to get away from that conservative play, I think, to take this one.
Yeah, one thing I've seen so far is like Huff's gotten into quite a bit of digs whenever he's been in a level 19 speeds. Has had very strong 29 to be able to make up for some of it. But I've also noticed with Tristop has just been extremely consistent this entire event. Has a couple digs here and there, but actually not that many compared to almost any of the other players in the field.
No,
so Huff's definitely going to have to really up the aggression to try and attack Tristop to take this title.
He won the Philly tournament, his first ever tournament win. He's on a hot streak, and it continues. He'll likely be in Hartford, I believe, as well. So the year of Tristop continues for sure.
Couple more burns looking good here. Another Tetris Tristop. Tristop 233, 47 lines. 46 lines, 193. So Tristop has opened a slight pace lead over Huff. Still very early, though, but every little bit of point counts whenever you get to this level. Hey, Sentient Lombard saying both of them are getting locked in, getting hype. That's what I want. Hype with a capital H here.
Because hype with a lowercase h just isn't hype.
No, 100% right on that one. Hey, Ramon's TKO singing them Depeche Mode here, and I love it. Everything counts in large amounts, baby. You know it. Hell yeah.
Speaking of the match arena, it'd be really awesome if we can get that to $1,000. We're getting really close. We really appreciate everybody's contributions.
Now I'm going to have the song Everything Counts stuck in my head for the next half hour thanks to Ramon's TKO. Depeche Mode happens to be one of my top 10 favorite bands of all time, actually.
Tristop building up that lead now. 75,000 points now, about 50,000 points. It's about 2 Tetrises.
Dead even in lines right now, so it's a true 80,000 point lead for Tristop. Huff's not playing bad.
No, Huff is playing a signature mistake-free game. It's just that he'll take a burn here and there, and Tristop is not.
Another Tetris Tristop, 398. And there's a new word, hoip, instead of hype from Alejo. Hoip. Wonder if that's going to turn into a trend or not.
The lead keeps growing, 444, 367. Huff getting 2 lines in a row will knock down 1 for a Tetris.
Yeah, 467 and 94 lines. This is mid 600K transition pace, not just 600K transition pace. And Tristop is just not letting up.
Wow, 100,000 points. And it's not, like you said, it's not Huff playing poorly. It's Tristop just giving that little extra.
Huff now 440. Tristop scores again, 537. $562. Huff now 486, so about 80,000 point lead. Another Tetris, 585, 100,000 point lead now.
Yeah, I
Only
mean,
2 lines separating.
Again, that 600,000 point transition to level 19 at 130 lines is the exemplary top tier game, and Tristop has crossed that at 123 lines.
Yeah, I was saying mid 600K pace. 2 more Tetrises is mid 600K. 630, Huff 532, still 100,000 point lead.
This
Tristop.
is just phase 1. There's 2 more phases of this game to go. The Vit's set up here for Huff. Fills in with the L instead.
This could be a little bit troublesome this close to transition.
That's high up for a transition for Huff. You're right.
This close to transition could be dangerous. Tristop is still squeaky clean right here. Maybe not squeaky.
We're all watching Huff's board right now.
Huff's still fighting to keep this down, but Tristop is just killing it
here.
Yeah,
his lead's going to just increase from this stretch.
Tristop is just making Huff pay.
That line will clean up Huff. He's back to scoring position, but now he's down 150,000 points.
Actually, slight dig for Tristop here. This is Huff's chance to catch back up.
So that ground that he lost, he's going to make it up here, hopefully.
A dirty Tetris! The Tristop does not give anything away. I know Huff's got to be shaking his head mentally right now. Like, can I catch a break right now the way Tristop's playing? That was Tristop's first dig of the night.
That's the danger of the dirty Tetris, is that your board state doesn't improve. So Huff is still in that position to knock this down and to make that lead smaller.
Tristop's still trying to get clean back up here. Tristop is ready for a row 2. Staying aggressive. Boom, there's a row 2. Tristop, 762.
So 60,000 point lead, and now back to about 20,000. But Huff, because of all that activity, he is ahead.
Look at the score, almost tied.
Yeah, but there's about a level of disadvantage for Huff, but this is right where you want to be. He could have been way worse, considering. Another dirty Tetris for Tristop.
Tristop continuing to play on row 2. Finally got it back down. Going for a left well, it looks like. No, Tristop's just going to safely burn it back.
Yep, it's
still got about a 60,000 point lead. Huff brought it back to almost dead even at one point.
Huff
finally cleaned back up.
Huff's demeanor hasn't changed this entire tournament, and despite being behind, it still hasn't. He's not stressing.
Tetris Tristop 897, Huff 864. T-spin setup, hits the T-spin to Tristop. There we go. Tristop scores again, 928. Oh, look at these tucks Tristop's setting up. Oh, wow, is that masterclass. Just masterclass from Tristop there.
All right, 1 Mino hole. Tristop covers up the well. This could be trouble here. He's going to lose.
Dependency's at a bad time.
Huff needs to take advantage. Tristop's going to clean up, but he's going to fall behind here. 949, 973.
Huff's first lead of the game so far.
He's still behind, but it's closing. There's the lead now for Huff.
There, max out for Tristop.
He hangs the L right before 29. Awful time to do that for Huff. Into a level 29, 1 million points for Huff. 1 million points for Tristop. Let's ring that bell.
Tristop now gets
10,000 point difference.
There we go. Tetris Tristop going into 29.
Those are crucial.
1.087 Tristop, 1.045 for Huff.
That could be it for Huff. He needs a line on column 2.
Tristop, another Tetris Tristop. That's going to be it for Huff. We got a B on the board for Tristop, and it is stinging, baby. 1-0 lead for Tristop. Hell yeah. We got hype here, ladies and gentlemen, right here in Columbus, Ohio. We got a ready from Tristop right now. We got 2 readies here. Game number 2 is coming straight to you. Let's count it down in 3, 2, 1. Tetris.
Burb. You got the trophies from Shen?
Yeah.
Thanks. The classic flagpole on the left. There's no hold chamber in classic Tetris, so you stick all your trash on the left side.
It works, it works. No burn jet.
Why not? There's another. Line count's got to be crazy in this game. It's a funny number score for Huff.
669, 160. Hey now. Tristop getting a little high, getting droughted at a bad time right now is Tristop. Oh, nice flat burn.
Yep, the Jays were beneficial there.
This seed is... Are you sure Colin didn't make this seed? He hasn't been here in a few hours, but I don't know.
I don't trust people from Cleveland.
Me being a Steelers fan, I don't trust him either, but I love Colin.
Yeah, we're gonna write comments. Yeah, I am the champ. Also, if Huff wins, Shen has his trophy from last year too.
Ooh, nice spin.
The classic.
Oh, got an elevated Vitz right there. Ends up just taking another spin. No.
Oh my goodness, that's just showing off.
Are we in spin class right now? I didn't think spin class was open at 11:30 at night. I probably would.
Despite the spin tricks from Tristop, like I said, Huff, old school conservative play. He's ahead by a Tetris. Clean board. No drama.
Yeah, GS Cookie in the chat talking about reusing the same seeds all season. That would be intriguing, honestly. Because, like, some of these players are just so elite that I wonder if they would honestly memorize sequences.
Two Tetris lead for Huff. Kind of flat up there. You tend to want to build on the left side higher so that you can put any garbage pieces on the right well. And just like this situation, oh my goodness!
Oh no,
Huff,
not like this, not like this, not like this. No,
Holy
please,
crap.
no, go, no.
Come on, Huff.
You got this. Get it over, get it over. Woo!
It's not over yet.
Not over yet, not over yet. Come on. There we go. Nice triple right there.
You scared the shit out of Ford, bro.
Get it over.
Wow!
Oh, hero dig.
And that's a Tetris right there from Huff.
And he's still in the lead because
Wow!
Tristop is cleaning up his own mess.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is Tetris at its highest level right there. Anywhere you go, you are not going to see digs that impressive very often. That was absolutely sick.
Not in a single
from
expression on his
Huff.
face either. What a machine.
Huff is not going quietly right now. Huff is going to make Tristop earn this title.
Look at that lead, 70,000 points.
You're absolutely locked in, Sentient Longbar saying right there. I got to tell you on that one, Huff was absolutely on the highway to the danger zone right there, but just flew out of that like an absolute maverick. Just sick from Huff.
Oh, man. But that lead is closing up now. One Tetris, 467, now 413.
Look at Diasalor. What a top gun of a pun. That's the idea.
But as I say that, back to 100,000 points. Huff with a two wide well. He's going to fill it in with a line and another line.
And Kenny Loggins would be proud. That's why I'm playing with the boys here tonight. Hell yeah. Bidwell smiling right there. I think Bidwell got that one.
You think I got it? Really?
Yeah.
Wow. All right, transition 465 for Tristop. Slightly uncomfortable height. Needs the line, gets it. Sets up for another Tetris. Huff's transition at 583. %50 increase in speed. Players handled it beautifully here.
Another Tetris there, Huff. Huff's still ahead by quite a bit.
Man, Tristop, little flirtatious up top with the
Oh,
top
gets
out.
it, though.
Man,
Look at those rotations, those last second adjustments. Those speeds, look at those adjustments, the flips there.
so good.
Tristop 571. Another Tetris Tristop 598. Huff is clean though. Has to take the safety triple. Tetris Huff 698, 598 now for Tristop. So 100,000 point lead still. Given the momentum that Tristop has had this tournament, I think this is a must-win game for Huff with a lead like this.
Yeah, if you blow this, I mean, it's 2-0 no matter what. That's huge. So.
My opinion, this is a must-win game.
Oh, but see, as you
Huff
say
having
that,
this
JD,
lead.
this is an issue for Huff. He needs something too wide to put in that column 10, and he did. Now the line shows up.
Huff is getting
You
it
know,
cleaned up.
good players create their own RNG.
They really do when you think about it. But look at Tristop. Tristop has made back a huge amount of that deficit.
That's what happens.
And there's another Tetris. 745. Tristop's got the lead after being down 100,000. And all it took was one dig sequence. That was it. And another Tetris Tristop. 775.
We're going back and forth now. 3,000 point difference. The drama of classic Tetris. It can't be beat.
Especially in this game at this talent level. 842 to 812. Now about a Tetris lead for Tristop.
Back to 3,000 points.
Nice last second adjustment for Tristop there. Setting up a slight dependency. Good tuck.
Fills into, again, the high level play of filling in line dependencies instead of scoring. These players are so freaking good.
Tetrises both coming. We're at pretty close to the same time. Huff's got the lead back again by about one Tetris.
And another.
Another Tetris Tristop. And Tristop's going to score again. We're back to about neck and neck
But
right
he's
now.
sold out. Now he's got to burn a few lines. Into level 28. 984 Huff and still at 27.
Both players got to be clean going into 29.
1 million points Hufflepugus.
There we go. Huff's still behind by 4 lines, so has a slight pace advantage even though they're already ahead by a Tetris.
And with 29 coming, keep your board low and rely on your 29 play.
There we go. 29 for Tristop, 1.029.
Basically tied. Let's go. Into the 29. 1 Tetris lead for Huff. Ooh. He almost winced there.
Tristop's burning us down well.
Neither player in scoring position. Tristop trying to get there.
Tristop's going for it here.
He's in position.
Not
He's in position.
It. Oh, going for it. Really going for it. Where's the bar?
Oh, and he had to cover it up.
Late. Come on, opens it back up.
Huff is in trouble now.
There
Tristop
we go.
needs the Tetris.
Tristop not getting
Needs
the
a
bar.
1081.
One Tetris will do it for Tristop. Tristop is trying to line it out. Whoa, going in there.
And
Boom, there
got
it
it.
is.
Wow.
2-0 lead for Tristop. Let's find out what's going to happen here because game number 3 is breaking free. Counting this bad boy down in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Pivotal game right now. Match point, championship point actually for Tristop. Tristop has not dropped a single game this entire event and has faced some really tough competition as well. looking at the bracket, honestly, Tristop had to face Coal Bucket in the round of 8, Sodium in the semifinals, and face Coffee in round 3. Not dropping any games against all those players is nothing short of astounding.
I don't think he dropped many games in Philadelphia either. I don't want to be digging in my phone looking that up, but it was a hell of a run there as well. So this is quite the hot streak.
Oh, Tristop got up a little bit high right here, though. Nothing dangerous, but still not the most ideal scenario, especially the fact that Huff's been do or die right now. Huff's going to be playing a lot more aggressive.
This is playing right into Huff's hands.
Yeah, former 6 roommates said face Scooty and Gerald in Philly, too.
Yep. That was a big rematch because it was Tristop upsetting Scooty and pissing off a documentary film crew.
Yeah, anybody that was sleeping on Tristop is not sleeping on Tristop anymore. I'll tell you that much for sure. Yeah, Huff does have a lead of about 60,000, though.
Oh.
And is behind in lines as well. You can just see Huff right now. Huff is trying to go for everything at this point. Huff's going for broke. Oh, left well set up here. Not going to be for a Tetris, we're going to be to set it up. Tristop's catching up a little bit, though. Tristop 203, Huff 216. Oh, that was really good putting that
micro adjustment from Huff.
Hey, Ricky Bot's addicted to Vitch. You might as well face it.
Groan.
$275 now for Tristop, $330 for Huff.
Two wide well for Huff. As we all know, the double wide well is ready to party with any piece.
All right. Uh-oh, Tristop. Tristop's got to be really cautious here. Oh, nice burns for Tristop.
Nowhere to put the square.
Oh, this is not good. Oh, look at that flat right there. Okay, get that down. Uh-oh. Come on, open this up. Well, that's a Tetris for Tristop. Are you freaking serious right now? Wow.
We expect it anymore, which is really unfair.
Somebody get Tristop a job in the Home Depot gardening department there.
But Huff increases the lead from that sequence from Tristop, the most important part of this match. The key for Huff is to build up a lead so significant that Tristop has to go all out at level 29 speeds. Because so far, Tristop has had the better 29 game.
Huff's ahead by about 100,000 right now. But that was similar to what happened last game, and Tristop stormed back and then won it on 29. So Huff has to keep maximum aggression here, knowing that Tristop's not going to be making any easy mistakes.
And at a 520 to 110 lines, that's maximum aggression.
Tristop is still pretty clean right now, but still trailing by a big amount. Tetris Tristop, 471.
100% Tetris rate through 130 lines, it's roughly 750,000 points. So you can kind of see that Huff is pushing 80% Tetris rate.
Huff is not going quietly, I can say that much. Making Tristop earn every single piece of this. We have transition now. 520 Tristop, 616 Huff.
Perfect transitions for both players. Low, get used to the new speed, go to town.
Now that's one thing I've been doing
Good setup.
a lot more in my own game is just going slow the first couple levels, get used to the speed. I'm doing a lot better on 19 with that. Tristop 619, Huff 689. So Tristop is starting to slowly catch up a little bit.
Oh, aggressive play from Huff. Nope, he's going to take the double.
Tetris Tristop 648.
That's why I go conservative, because now Huff can start over again.
But Tristop's trying to capitalize right here. Unfortunately, not able to do it with that piece. We'll be able to do it with the next long bar, though. Tristop not taking any safeties. Gets another Tetris 679 and another Tetris 706. Only down by one Tetris right now.
Back to 1.5.
Oh.
You're not going to double Vitz that.
No.
They wanted it.
Oh, gets one. Oh, look at that solve.
What? Wow.
What the heck was that solve? That's why we're here and they're there. I would never have seen that solve. Sick.
Huff, though, strong and steady. That last second flip when he saw the next piece. Lead is still 2.5 Tetrises into level 24.
846 now for Tristop. Tristop starting to slowly catch up.
He's building a tower, though.
Huff now 907. Huff still has a pretty good lead right now. Needs to take advantage of every piece of it right here. Huff is fighting hard. Nice long bar flat there from Tristop.
Another 4-line waste solve for Tristop. But lead is now over 100. A million points for Huff at level 26. Tremendously efficient play from Huff. That's what he's got to do. He's got to build that lead to 29 and force Tristop aggression on level 29.
It's the only way at this point. Huff's up to the task. I know it.
Tristop has a clean board, knocks down 2 Tetrises. Still about a 90,000 point lead for Huff.
Oh, Huff's got a little bit of a hang right there. It does get a good tuck to fix it, though. Oh, wow. That was really, really close right there. Great RNG to be able to fix this.
Huff at 1.1 million at level 27.
Oh, I don't know if that's a rotation issue right there for Tristop.
Tristop, 3 lines from double transition. Into 29, here we go, 103.
And with a Tetris, 1.069. Hey, now.
He's going to need more. Huff's about to transition to 29. If he can get the damn bar.
And another Tetris Tristop.
Oh, he's catching up. Huff into 29. Clean board. This is what Huff needs to be. Tristop pouring it as best as he can at 29. Several Tetris. There's another one. But still a 50,000 point lead for Huff. Here we go, level 30.
Tristop set up for another. There we go, center well, Tristop. Tristop's only 10, down by 10,000.
Tristop amino short. Huff still clean. 10,000 point difference. Now it's a game of chicken. Tristop's board falling out of control quickly.
But digging this down really
Huff,
good.
one off the bottom. Takes the triple. Still a 10,000 point difference.
Tristop's Noctro Tristop didn't really try to go for that left.
If they get to level 39, the speed will double again. There is a clock. Tristop halfway up the board. Huff.
Wait, Tristop's digging this down.
Huff.
Tristop's freaking digging this down. Are you freaking serious?
Huff
Are you freaking serious?
Get to the right. Huff. Still ahead.
Freaking
10,000 point difference.
Actually got out of that and only needs 6,000 points to take the title.
Needs a 120.51.
There we go! Ladies and gentlemen, I present your 2024 WPL Columbus champion, Tristop! Hell yeah! Everybody join me right now. Tristop's on top! Tristop's on top! Tristop's on top! One more time now! Tristop's on top! Hell yeah!
All right, 5 more lines. 1.5. Oh, he's going center well. Oh, baby, let's go.
Boom for the dagger. Tristop's got a board. Boom,
Tetris.
Tetris for Tristop. 1.158 to 1.199. Sodium's almost got it all the way back down.
Sodium ahead by 40,000.
Here, 1.165. Tristop's almost bounded by. Tristop's going for this. Tristop is freaking going for this.
Takes a safety triple. Good move.
Right now, Sodium's board's falling